experiences I've had in KTJ developed me as a person is also because I basically grew up here. I think a lot of people have grown up here. So a lot of our growing and development happened here as well. So KTJ is where I learned to be, basically how I learned to be a real person in the real world. It's taught me how to be sociable. It's taught me how to be personable. It's also taught me that communication is really important, as well as things like responsibility and time management and leadership. And I think that KTJ has been a really good place to learn these things because it's not, no one's going to scold you for getting it wrong. You're not going to get in trouble for getting it wrong. And so it's a very good place to develop these skills in the first place.
KTJ brings much more than academics. Outside of IGCSE and A-levels, I've learned the essence of being a leader. As a prefect, in a sports team, and in the community, like prom. It is these experiences that builds on transferable skills like leadership, planning, and team management, coordination, delegation, even writing essays, even though I don't take humanities subject, giving speeches, which I'm proud of for trying to overcome my speech impediment, perseverance, work ethic, and many more. KTJ made me a more sociable, mature, and honest person. It is an understatement to say that KTJ developed me, because they transformed me.
I would say I also have two very important life lessons that I learned in KTJ. The first one is that every opportunity that you want is something that you have to work for. People are not just going to hand things to you, especially not as you get older and as you seem to get more responsible. You have to make the most of your time here or wherever you are. And so every opportunity that you want is something that you have to go out and grab, because it's not always going to be there for you. And honestly, when you go out there and you grab the opportunities, it's a really good experience for you, and it's something that you will really enjoy. For example, this head prefect position, like a lot of people I know are very confused as to whether they want to do it or not. But it's honestly a really good experience, and it's something that people should go out and grab and go out and do it, because in the future, I doubt that the world works in a way where people are just going to see you and be like, hey, that person looks really nice. Let's just give them something. You have to go out there and you have to work for it and you have to do it. But when you do it, it's a really good thing for you. And then I would say that the second thing, I guess it also ties into the first thing, is that everything you do is worth it. Everything that you set yourself out to do, it's worth it, because it will give you something. It will give you an experience. It will give you a feeling. It will give you a lesson. It's a lesson and you're always going to be learning something. And I think that everything you do, whether it's a big thing or a small thing, it's worth it to you eventually, because somehow it will come back to you and it will teach you something. So that's very important as a person and as you're growing up and developing. Yeah. Thank you.
KTJ gave me opportunities to shine as a student, and I took advantage of that. Because of this school, I've won awards like the National Champion in the Land Rover 4x4 in Schools Challenge with a few students, the Innovation Award in the Global Space Design Challenge Summer School at Imperial College London, a gold medal in Kangaroo Mats, 7 track and field and cross-country titles, the CS50X Puzzle Day with a group of computer science students. CS50X is organized by Harvard, by the way. The head prefect role, and many more. So be sure to take advantage of these opportunities. If not, you regret them. It is always about the people. The boarding community in KTJ is what makes it special. We learn collaboratively, challenge each other competitively, and truth is, I have the most fun together with them. These 7 years flew by really, really quickly. Because I was having fun with all my friends and surrounded by the most amazing people. And honestly, I can't thank every single student here that I've met enough, because it's been a really, really wild and exciting journey. And yeah, thank you so much.
If you ask anyone, the answer is going to be the KTJ community, because the environment here is so loving and nurturing, and it really is kind to everyone and every student that grows up here. I would also say that I will miss the environment in terms of like the trees and things a lot, because I think that it's really nice to be in an environment where you see the environment and you can go out and look at all the fields and all the trees and all the it's just really green here, and it's a really nice place to learn. So I don't know, like where I'm going, I don't think I'll be able to, like I'm not going to a campus school for university, and I don't know how many people are, and then I also don't know, I think a lot of people are going to be staying in big cities and all that. So being able to have been in this school, it's a very refreshing and different location to be in, and it's really nice to have had this experience already, because I think I'll miss it when I go and I'm stuck in places and looking at buildings only. So parks and trees and lakes and ponds, I think it's really nice that KTJ was able to give that to us as students as well.